Alright. Hey everybody, welcome to Thea 2. Welcome back to Thea 2, The Shattering. I'm your host, Tiegon. And, it always concerns me when the continue button isn't lit up, but, I guess that's because I was always doing the save on quit option. Was it because I had the manual save disabled that I was doing? Oh, I don't know. In any case, we're playing as Vana. Oh no, I'm thinking of the terrible. She's responsible for these trees and coming off of those trees, these nuts. These Vana's nuts. Which are good for her people. Alright, now that we started off with that terrible joke, again, I can be sure of where any sort of dislike will come from. Hey guys, good to see you guys. You might notice that I had repainted my green screen and improved it, but my lighting was off. It was bad in the past couple of streams. So it's like, even though I had improved my green screen effect actually had been worse. There was speckly things, particle effects on my chair and my background. And, yeah, I'm looking at it, and, other than... I'll have to make one or two tiny tweaks. But otherwise, it's looking better than it was, so I'm glad that's working, at least. Oh yeah, last time we just got a brand new goblin friend. A goblin craftswoman. Because I think that at least she was a well, it looked like she was a little girl, but then turned into a goblin when she grew up. She's the little girl who grew up to be a goblin. And, she is not quite as good of a craftsman as my master craftsman, but... well, she just grew up, so she's actually she's pretty close, and she's got equal wisdom and way more intelligence than he ever would. So just she's impressive in a lot of ways. I was surprised and impressed. And because of what happens, I think from now on my kids, when they grow up, I'm just gonna say random, because that is awesome. Random has been good to me, although, well, either warrior. If there's warriors, I'll take warriors, but if there's random, I'll take but if not, warrior or random, because I do want more warriors. That's what we were doing. And that's right, we were building a ship. It's gonna be 14 turns till we build that ship, so we can go around and explore and beat things up until the ship is done. Alright, so let's form a new exploratory party, but... now, who's all crafting, by the way? The goblin? The witch is one of our best crafters? She is? She is. Does she have a crafting tool? Because... yeah, maybe, does she want a better one? Yeah, okay, so the witch can stay in the village and build a boat. That's fine. I was thinking of taking the witch with the party, but... anyone who's building a boat can stay and build that boat. We will take the medic, Chuck Hammer, our fearless leader. Oh, Bogdar is a... wait, what class is she? Oh, a scavenger. A scavenger, okay. I thought she was a warrior. I may have got confused. That explains why she keeps getting trash attack. Which is an interesting combination of mysticism, intelligence. Yeah, the cool thing about trash attack is it feeds off of 3 different stats. That is kind of fun. Alright, both are hunters. And the gatherer can stay in the village. oh. The screen's taking a while to load in. There we go. Now we can see what gear we want to give people. Right, everyone's like maxed out. Wait. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone has the best gear they can get right now, so. We had plenty of veggies to go around. Send that with my expedition. Half the fish, half the fruits, all the shrooms and the grain. right. Oh, I forgot to send wood. Wood. We need wood. We're missing one thing. That's right. Any expedition needs at least... I'd say at least 20 logs. Whoa, wrong way around. 20 logs. You know, good 20... I keep doing this. A transfer from Expedition 1. Okay, Expedition 1 has the... okay, there we go. 20 logs. Why was I having trouble conceptualizing this? My camp gets the rest. Okay. So yeah, 35 turns of food, 26 turns of logs for camping, because I tend to find more food out there sometimes. And there will be a wind, so we will lose sanity and faith each turn. But I think we regain that if we camp a bit. So I'll just do that. Now, if I recall correctly, I was already on some sort of mission, so they wouldn't give me a new one, right? No. Yeah, and to do that mission, I needed to go across the water here to this other island, right? Well, there's a small land bridge, so we should actually let's take the small land bridge and go over that island. But I don't think there was a land bridge from this island to the other one, right? Yeah, to this one. There was a quest there. But essentially, I'm just gonna look around for random encounters and things. Ah, like something like this. The goat creature. He's a level 4 encounter, but I think we can handle him. So let's just beat him up. Alright. We beat up the Jort. Maybe I could have talked to him, but we got a spiritual blessing, some blood bones, and some leather. A little bit of research. It's no problem that can't be solved through violence, says Chuck Hammer. It's gonna mow around smacking things. Just checking if sometimes the lower parts if I did my green screen wrong, I'm looking at my green screen to make sure I did it right, but sometimes the underside of my arms when they're shadowed will be see-through if I've effed up a bit, but it's looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Just like this world is, and I could have harvested some resource at the end of that turn, but I plumb forgot, and that's okay. There'll be plenty of time to maximize all gains. The main thing is I want to play a little bit faster than I was before. Grave robbers. Well, we're gonna beat up the grave robbers. Ooh, we got a cool amber crossbow. That seems pretty cool. And a boar. Ah, and we got... yeah, we're within the range of the town, so my friends can help. I wish you could see the exact support range of things. It was 6 tiles? I just gotta count it out, I guess. 6 tiles, huh? So if I was to try to, like, eliminate this town, not that I would, but I would get the support of the goblin and friends in town, if I'm within this range. So running around in this area is particularly safe, and I can be particularly brave. And I should try to take advantage of that support mechanic a bit more, because that support mechanic is new and scary to me, and I need to get comfortable with it. But it would be cool. It'd be cool if that would be an update I would suggest for the game, is to have a way of visualizing, unless I just don't know about it. Is there a way of visualizing the distance at which a group will get support like that? Because somebody told me it was 6 tiles, and I believe them, but I have not found a way of truly confirming this, but it feels about right. Feels about right. Now, I could try to fight the Lightbringers, but they are scary. Don't think I'm ready for a level 7 fight. I can take, like, a level 2 fight. But I think I want to try to, like, make really good armor before I do that. In fact, speaking of good armors, I should try to harvest good resources for awesome armors. And also, that's what I was doing research on, was just getting really good armor, right? So, in the interest of making really good armor... yeah, I fully researched heavy armor. Okay, so, if I want to make, like, the most elite armor, I guess, it'd be doing the 3rd bracket, so I'll need, like, good metal and good leather. Okay, so now I want to research good metal and good leather. Whereas I've mostly been researching bone. But that's fine. Well, we got some metal. So, like, mithril. I want to research, like, mithril. And, you know, one of these enchanted or fur or scaled. I actually don't know what it means by improved resource or in a wild resource. What do those mean, improved or wild? I don't fully understand. I know that they're different from the mainstay one. That's why there's a branch. Something to do with elements? I guess we'll find out. So then let's consider this. If I was to obtain either of these, which would be, like, close by and easy to grab. Well, there's some silver there, so I could grab that. I mean, there's other options for heavy armors as well. But I think, like, the third tier one is the better one. Or, well, the third... Is it the third recipe is the best recipe to go with? Maybe I'm making a misconception here. No. Let me look at that again. Further increasing your proficiency in crafting heavy armor, you will be able to use an additional primary and secondary material type, and will receive a 15% bonus to essence. So I'm going to receive the 15% bonus to essence, but I guess since you're putting in a larger quantity of metal, certainly that one will be better. I don't know about the leather versus the wood. And good to see you, Aaron. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, things seem to be going quite well, but it's true. There could be a nasty twist of fates in store for us in the near future. So I should be careful. But things are looking good right now. Ah, there's some monsters to fight. I'll take care of them before they engage us. Some free food, nice. Scavengers hate us more, but who cares? I don't care about my relationship to scavengers that much right now. How's that boat going, by the way? 7 more turns. 7 more turns till we get a beautiful, beautiful elvenwood boat. Oh, I was wondering monsters actually didn't engage. Well, that's just a sign of weakness. We must destroy them. Yeah, they only have 2. They're only level 2. Ooh. Igneous Spike. I don't recall those. Well, cool. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna be going to the sea soon, and hopefully we don't run into those mermaids, but if we do, I think my party is strong enough to fight that level of an encounter. We can handle level 4 encounters, and supposedly those mermaids were a level 5 encounter, but not all level 5... Not all encounters are the same, so even so, if we run into those mermaids again, they might still be pretty nasty. That's why I want to make some of the very best armors, if I can. Good armor and good weapons make a big... Ooh, silver. Make a big difference in this game. So I'll make sure to do that as well before we head out on that adventure. Okay, so looking at alternate recipes for armor, by the way, I can make it out of bone armor, and then the wood, the elven wood, I can still make into good armors. That's a decent way to go for armor things. So yeah, all those materials have. I've got a lot of options when it comes to armor, so it'll be good. We'll make some neat armors. I just gotta collect various rare materials, and then we'll get crafting. Oh, I have to face these guys with my spirit. Ooh, victory with grave injuries. Because they hit our mines and I'm a bunch of fighters, so we're bad and we don't have our witch with us. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Do I want to... Dare I resolve this manually? Ooh. There's only 2 of them. I want to resolve this manually. Deep intake of breath. Okay. So... I'm guessing they're geniuses. Who has the best attack here? It's you with 9 poison. Alright. So I'll make sure you go first. Filled with trepidation. 85. Ooh, and 24 attack. That's gonna be painful. Alright, let's get our other hunter out here. Because we're gonna need that poison damage. Get them both out here quickly. Okay, the enemy's still gonna go first. I think I'm gonna throw... But yeah, the best option for you would be protecting others. Throw Bogdara in there. Hunter's Mark. Lowers combat attributes of the attacked character and increases their delay. But will Bogdara actually be placed out there when I do this? Because I want to actually get more people on the field. If I do that, I think I can slow him down. No, it says 0.7. Or I can make somebody faster to get the first strike. We're probably going to get hit anyways, so I'm not going to worry about turn order. We're just going to have to sacrifice somebody is what we're going to have to do. Alright, we're going to sacrifice you. Okay, they replicated that character. Then we'll place Bogdara out here as well to act as another frontliner to take that hit. And we're just going to have to rely on that poison damage. Chuck Hammer can provide some defense to one of my people. Okay, so... Although... Okay, so... Yes, you're only going to take one hit, but if I give you the defense, you'll be able to tank 2 hits. Oh, I can tank 3 people? Oh, I didn't know I could tank 3 people. Hang on. Cancel that. Let's get another person out there that I can use the tanking on. And then Chuck can do that. Okay. But then, wait. I'm going to get 1 more point, and then 2 points the next turn. And I've got 2 people that cost 1. Actually, I should do this right now. Okay. Changed my mind. So yeah. Tank you, and tank our best hunter. There you go. The next turn I get 2 points, so I'm going to duplicate the hunter behind this guy. Okay, here we go. Okay, can target Ghost Axe. Who gets the Ghost Axe? Yeah, I guess the one that they multiply the most. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. They hit my ranger early. Okay, that's getting brutal. Oh, it already has a target. I just need to confirm. Nice. Okay, it's still pretty bad, though. Let's get Chuck out there. Chuck's gonna have to tank now. It's gonna hurt Chuck. But we need this archer to stay up. I guess you can take the fall as well. Don't know what that trap effect was. Alright, so they're gonna go first. Chuck, tank everyone, please. That'd be good. You can see this is gonna hurt. Here we go. We absolutely want to take that thing out. Okay, the big boy's done. Problem is, Chuck is hurting. Ooh, that really hurts. That really hurt. That's... My faith is shaken. Ooh. Okay, at least this is a physical combat. So our faith... No, stop. What? I did... Okay, Jesus. Okay, well, that's great. We moved around like a chicken with her head cut off there. I wanted to click on these, not click down there. So, one of our characters is wounded to the point where they might die, and a bunch of people's faith are low. Which, we could take losses here, basically, is what we're looking at. We could take a lot of losses here. Let's just camp and hope we don't. I'm glad the wind has stopped. I didn't expect a spiritual fight. I probably should return to... yeah, I should probably return home is what I should do. Well, let's find out what happens. Well, we didn't lose anyone this turn. That's good. That's a start. Yeah, let's back away. Who is really hurting physically? Negative 15, negative 18? Whoa. Why are some of my people negative physical health? I didn't think I lost a physical fight that badly. I'm a bit confused about why I'm so low physical health. We didn't lose a physical fight, did we? That makes no sense. And negatives? Why so far negatives? Something really weird just happened. Something really weird just happened. Something really strange just happened. We just lost 2 people. That makes sense. But why negatives? And why physical traits? When it was just a mental battle? I don't know. I feel like... maybe... did this game have a bug? Well, we lost 2 people, though. That's a huge hit, and we still might lose 1 more. Alright, let's find out. I guess maybe losing faith can lose your health, too. I don't know. I guess I'd have to find out, but... we're still low faith? Yeah, somebody was really negative. Just gotta get you back home. Well, at least the boat's complete. But yeah, that's a bit unexpected. Always have to be ready for other types of... I guess they did try to make the game where other types of combat were more necessary, I suppose. So we can't skimp on that. But I'm just kind of surprised at just how bad that was. Was it because I lost that fight with the Faith? Because I don't remember taking physical injuries like that. Or was it the weather doing it? There's something, clearly something I wasn't paying attention to. Alright, so we can have 36 defense with this armor. 45 defense with this elven armor. Okay, so that's still much better. I guess let's just do full elven armor, yeah. Can I get 2 of those? Alright, make 2. And dizziness powder can be used in any sort of encounter. Are we gonna lose a 3rd person? Nope, but again, my health is critical. Are we, like, low on food? No. What's happening? Am I making a terrible mistake? Why did we take damage? My characters are taking damage. That doesn't make much sense. Okay, yeah, I might lose more people, even though we've just been camping. What am I doing wrong? My group has food. Yeah. I think there's something seriously going wrong here. I don't fully understand. Where I'm allowing them to eat all the types of food they want. Is it because they've got like a crazy... Do I have like a crazy illness? I don't see a crazy illness. Okay, well, the game's just deciding that it's done with me playing it, I guess. Because I don't know what else to think. I'm getting a little frustrated here. When that happens, what's going on? Because yeah, I lost some people to like health loss. And sadly, I'm playing it on the setting where I can't manually save while playing, which means that I just have to accept what's happening, even though it very well might be just a bug. I don't know. I don't know enough about the game to say for sure, so I might be just getting a bit annoyed about something that should be obvious, but... Yeah, my people are still low faith now that we're still back in town, but... Like, Summer doesn't say, click to open the information about the current season, alright? Yeah, it doesn't say that in the current season you'll take crazy amounts of damage unless, like, there's weather conditions, but the wind, there's no weather conditions currently. It's all done. So, I haven't the foggiest why I was taking crazy amounts of damage. And some of my people died. Like, I know the faith thing. I understand the faith thing. But then it's saying my people are still low on faith. Chuck Hammer just took a huge faith hit. Why? I'm in town. Didn't I have enough a turn ago? Now the wind's blowing. Seeing if we recover. 12. Don't seem to be recovering my faith at all. Okay. Sure. It's autumn. Is my faith going up at all? Nope, my faith is stuck. My faith is stuck at 12. That is not right. This game is being stupid. And I am very disappointed. There's no way this can be right. There's no way. Suddenly my guys have no health. I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna restart the dang game. I don't know. Like, call me paranoid or annoyed, but there's something that's going on. Because this doesn't add up. Or call me stupid if I'm making a stupid mistake, but this is not this is not what I'm expecting, is to have my people die. Did I click super amazing hard mode when I wasn't looking? Because, yeah, it's like you play a game for a few streams, and then you just come back, and it's gonna end it on you, okay? Just lose some of your best people. I mean, I understand I lost one battle, but then my health went down, and things are never recovering. Like, faith does recover when you're in a city, right? That's how it works, right? Faith is recovered once each turn. Oh, we gotta do spiritual healing. I gotta do spiritual healing to heal my faith. Okay, so faith healed recovers very slowly. Alright. So that part checks out, I guess. But then was I losing health because I had low faith? Alright, so yeah, we gotta do the faith healing ritual immediately. Alright, so that's just... That part is my fault. I could have done that out in the wild immediately. Alright, it could be done with anything. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely a mistake being made by me there. Fish is like the cheapest thing, apparently. But, so was the faith injuring my health like crazy, though? Because I don't remember when I got my health injured. Oh well, big learning moment there with the faith thing. Because I just wasted a bunch of turns when I could have potentially saved 2 of my people. At least the armor's done. Yeah, and I guess I'll make more elven mallets, too. Alright, faith healed. And at least we didn't lose our healer, but... we did lose a good warrior. Okay, 2 of those armors are trash quality, that's great. We got a general armor upgrade. Yeah, I got confused. I got very much confused about that health loss thing. Was there a fight that I lost? I guess if you rewind it, then maybe there was a fight I lost. Physical thing. Or was there an event I wasn't paying attention to? Well, I don't want to get the boar on somebody. All I could say was that was very disappointing. So much for the good luck. That was some very, very bad luck. Where was stupid? I forget how to switch groups in that main list. Switch over since I already allocated this weapon. Already remade the group. Alright, so this amber crossbow is a lot better for whoever has the highest perception. It's you. So that's a slight improvement. I guess I'll need to make better bows because I got a couple rangers. That's one thing I wasn't thinking about. Focusing on melee weapons, but at least armors for everyone. Alright, now when I send out an expedition, it's just getting smaller and smaller. So it'll just be a 4-man expedition. So as you take losses, it just gets more and more dangerous as you progress. After that loss, it's like after you take a loss, it's the potential for more and more and more losses. It's gonna chain. But hopefully we can recover. It's not looking good now, though. Because I just got the boat, but I'm not... Now it's like... I'm not sure if I should go out to sea, because I'm definitely not ready for that. If I can't take a level 2 psychological encounter. But I'll just have to be very careful. Yeah, like the faith thing I understood, but the physical thing I just didn't understand at all. But I guess maybe you take physical damage from faith loss. Can we beat a level 3 encounter with this group? Well, we're physically powerful, so I think we probably can, yeah. So we can still do that. I'm still really strong. So at least there's that. I forgot to assign my workers. I've been making a lot of mistakes. Just because I was too focused on working on a game mechanic. Figuring out a basic game mechanic, apparently. You notice that some of your resources are gone, including some of the elven heavy armor. Alright, intelligence challenge. Can we track the thieves? Apparently we can. Alright, somebody help me. I fell down in a cave. Kind folks help. I came from a wealthy clan. I'll give you many goods in reward. The man's voice is fading. You find the hole where the man has fallen and you hear him below, but it's too dark and deep to see anything. Even throwing a torch doesn't help. Ooh, that sounds like a trap. Why are you alone if you're from a rich clan? I'm a scout hunter, and I was to search this area for resources. My fellow died in the fall. I can still hear his cries. Oh, please get me out. The last words are barely audible. Alright, fine. Pull the man out. You throw a rope and pull, and out comes a huge snake wrapped around the rope. Well, at least we didn't jump out. It hisses and whirls, but slides away into the wilderness. Call out to the man. I didn't see a rope. Please. Please save me. Pull him out. You pull the rope, and this time it's heavy, but you think you see the man's furry coat as you drag him out, but it's a bear, and it attacks. Okay, this is a hole full of monsters. But at least it was easy. We pulled out a bear? The bear is dead, but the man is still trapped in the hole. You hear him whimpering. Call out to the man angrily. I never reached your rope. I don't know what these animals were. Help me. I'll give you rewards beyond measure, I swear. Try pulling him out one last time. This time, it is indeed an older man, bearded, exhausted, and ragged, yet his clothes are of superior quality. His hand is ordained in jewel rings. He turns one of the rings and reaches towards the moon, and then disappears without even thanking you. Swear at the ungrateful sod and leave. Well, I was a bit grumpy before, but we might still be okay. I mean, we still have advanced technology-wise, but that was painful losing 2 people so quickly like that. All right, I'll save up some points for materials at this point. Or no, I should research bows. I should research ranged weapons. That's what I should do. Yeah, let's do that. And back in town, we need to build buildings. There's all sorts of buildings we can build. Like a guard tower. Guard tower's not too hard to build. We can build some nice materials, like... Actually, yeah, if I research silver... I'm gonna research silver. Oh, don't have enough advancement points? I thought I had 1. Oh, that's right, I made bows with it. That's right. So quickly I'm forgetting the other day. I was gonna say I was gonna research silver just to get the materials for the tower, but... Hey, Ruben Santa! Good to see ya! Yeah, this game's pretty fun, I would say. I had a small issue with learning the faith game mechanic, but now that I'm learning all the game mechanics, yeah, this game overall has been a lot of fun. Alright, so which material should I use to build this? Quartz would probably be a good idea. I can do it for both. Would that be the best material to use? What's the best material for me to use? It looks like maybe the metal is like one of the best options. Well, if I use a higher end metal, but I only have lower end options. Okay, so 6.4 here. Yeah, so yeah, the wood and the stone. Guard tower of stone. Took me a second to figure that out. All right. And yeah, we don't have a guard tower yet. I guess it'll show us if I'm replacing a building. Okay, we got like a playground, fields. I think there might have been one or two buildings that I don't have that I need to build. We've got a forge and a mine. The dwelling. I don't think I've got a dwelling yet, do I? Did I? No, I don't have a dwelling yet. Okay, let's build that. I don't have to go through the figuring out of a material and then discover that I've already got a better version. Okay, so it looks like wood, and then if I've got a really good leather, I could use that, but my leather sucks, so it's gonna be a wood house. Morale threshold. Keeps morales up to a certain, on or above a certain level of morale. That much morale. What if I do this type? Movement point increase. All village in and around will move a bit faster. Cool. Anything of the E3? No, I have not. But yeah, I'll check it out. Alright, so I'm still gathering elven wood. I guess I've got enough food back here, right? 30 turns worth. Yeah, keep gathering that elven wood for now. Guard tower completes. How much time is it going to take to complete that dwelling? Only 4 turns, okay. Abandoned dwelling. Go on in. Creaking noise comes from above you. Break out. As you find a way out, you discover a cellar and run in, hoping to find another exit. Instead, you hear voices and see the flickers of a spiritual presence. Stay with us. Play with us. We're lonely. We can try to fight. It's a physical challenge. This is with our main party. Or we can run back up and force our way out. It's a level 3 encounter. I think our guys can do it. Yeah. Physical. If it's a physical fight, we can do great. It's just any sort of mental thing that we're screwed. Particularly to do with spiritual. Mental things, we're actually okay with smarts, but it's the mysticism that we have a problem with. See you later, Santa. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Alright, so more strength for our ranger-type character. Let's see. Guess I'm not too interested in the resources around this area, I'm kind of exploring for interesting encounters or ruins and such. But since we're passing through, I might as well get a little bit of wood, or a little bit of stone. Our house is complete. I guess let's make some new bows. It's probably a smart decision. I could make a bow involving diamond. I don't think that's a good idea, because I only got so much of that. I want to save that for something really good. But we could use steel. Could just use steel and make a steel crossbow. That seems dependable. Steel crossbow it is. And we can make wands and javelins. What's the difference stat-wise? Like, I know javelins, or wands are focused on magic, but the javelin versus the bow, I'm a little confused. Aren't they both, like, precision weapons? I'm looking for an example in my inventory. Oh, I guess it's on my party. Let's take a look. So we got these javelins. They've got a first strike and weapon attack. Whereas one of our characters has a bow that just has weapon attack, but is... Seems like bows are just a bit better, but they don't have the first strike. They don't have the multiple abilities. Okay, well I mostly just want to do high damage, so... Yeah, we'll go with bows. I think bows are the way to go. And that new bow will be a minor improvement for our archer. Not much, but every little bit helps. Okay, no way we're gonna be able to get iron in time. Once we're kitted out in the best types of arms and armor, I'll at least feel a bit more confident trying to sail out. Forgot to use my crafters. Anything else I need to make? Rings. Learning how to make rings would be nice next. I guess that's the next thing I should learn. I should research and learn how to craft. I could try to potentially make something out of bones. Bones and gems. We got this amber. And we got these blood bones. That would make an inferior weapon. Okay, we got... Shadow bone. That's a little better. Make a topaz. Topaz and shadow bone weapon. But that'd just be 1.5. That's not incredible. If we made a diamond weapon, 1.7. You'd think diamond would be a bit more impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna save the diamonds. I know I can make something better with the diamonds. I guess let's just cook then. And we'll need to gather food, is what we'll need to do. In fact, actually, we can't really. We'll just need to gather food. Guys, just gather food. Go grab some veggies. Yeah, Chuck level up. Investigates. Oh, I'm getting this. Is this like the third time I've gotten this event? Yeah, I'll heal him, and then I'll attack him. Spiritual blessing, more blood bones. More experience. While the world gets slowly more difficult. Ooh, more toughness. Yeah, that's good for Chuck. Chuck Hammer wants to not die. Wants more faith, too. Okay, good news. Actually, I forget, what was the deal here?
A strange crow marked this place on the map and said you would
that's
find
right.
divine truth here.
That's right,
But
a
when
level
you
5
approach,
encounter.
All you see is the stump of an ancient oak, hollow and forlorn.
It was a level
Beside
5
it, you
encounter,
see
but I
a
think I can
bustling
handle
of
level
light
5
swirling
encounter
in and out,
within the range
trying
of
to
my
carve its way
town.
inside, but unable
But
to
let's
break
see.
through.
Yeah, victory.
The Lightbringers lie destroyed. Some of their bodies turn to ash, and some become empty, burnt husks, while the Svatelko simply fade away. The tree stump is safe, but
Okay, go see the tree.
stump is scorched and bruised, but you see fresh vines of greenery growing on it and giving it renewed life.
Okay, we
As you
completed that task, and I lost 3 max sanity, but gained 3 perception. And my sanity is down to 1. It destroyed my sanity? Okay. Well, that's not good for Chuck. Don't die a sanity death, please. It's gonna happen, because if I lose my leader, then I have to drop 2 people to get him back. Okay, sanity's still an issue. You recover your sanity just by resting, right? Improve morale by providing varied food. Okay. Is there anything we can cook? Yeah, we got herbs for cooking. Cook, please! We need to cook various things so that my character doesn't die. Grilled fish. Yeah, confirm. Let's get grilling, people. And the witch can keep gathering vegetables. Everybody else has got to help cook. Cook. Alright, what else can we cook? Like, fish with fruit. Fish cakes. And, meat with fruit. The rollada, okay. Alright, yeah, and then we'll have some of all of this. Alright, cool. That'll improve our variety substantially. Alright, don't let sanity take you. Yay! Alright, and we made a lot of we made a lot of foods. Large variety of foods. Alright, that was a bit of a concern. Increase personal carry limit. Okay. I guess I'll give that ring to you. I do have a few rings going around that I have been forgetting to give people. Can't use those shields. Okay, good enough. Alright, so once again, how is my main character's sanity? Still working its way up. Alright, we'll sit around cooking for one more turn. We're probably out of resources for all the cooking recipes now. Yep. So now, let us remake our adventuring party. I'm gonna bring the gremlin along. I'm gonna bring the goblin along, I mean. And the gatherer. Well, actually, no, the goblin... I'll bring the gatherer, but not the goblin. I'm tempted to bring the witch with me. That'd just be 2 people to defend the village, though. That's a skeleton crew. I guess let's try to bring the ship. Let's try to go sailing. The ship only weighs 500. Oh, before we make this expedition, let's make sure everyone's properly armed. I got a lot of weapons. New weapons to give out. Okay, so... this crossbow is better than this one. You are using a spear and a shield, when really you've got more accuracy, so a one-handed range weapon would be good for you, but we don't have one of those. So I just let's go with that. And then that monster bow is really good, so you can keep that. Topaz wand is great. Wooden artifact. Right, I just don't really need to give you a good weapon because you're not going on the expedition. All right. Mainly the archers. I want to check that the archers had good weapons. All right, so this is the party we're going with. Maybe I should exchange. No, let's take the witch with us, and the gatherer can stay. That sounds good. Gatherers and craftsmen stay home. But the witch should come with us, because last time we got hosed by a faith. If we had the witch with us, we wouldn't have got hosed by that one encounter that we got beat up by, and that made me sad. So, yeah, let's not let that happen. Okay, sort the food. Food, and the people at the village can live on vegetables. It's good enough for them. Good foods for people on expedition. You got dwellings for morale. And then it's like 30 wood. All right. This is an aggressive expedition. I hope it works out. Lair of thieves who stole your goods. I could parley with them with my attractive character, but no, attack them head on. Because we've got good arms and armor and we can do that. Ooh, a dark bow? I don't think we had a dark bow. And we got the rest of our stolen goods back. Ooh. Maybe we'll be alright after all. Oh, the dark bow went back to the town. I have to go back to the town to grab that. Well, let's not worry about that right now. Whoa, level 4 enemies. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Join us, elderly humans. We can teach you a thing or two. But we'll have to lose 30% of our food. Our food is really good right now. Ask more about scholars. Okay. Trails off. I could get my stats raised. I could get some intelligence stats, but I have to lose 30% of my food. I like my food. I like my food right now. We brought a lot of food. I don't have to say no, because we brought too much food. But I like getting permanent stats up. I can always do that later. Goblin. This character is a goblin. They love tinkering, so they are better at research and rituals. I like the idea of research. Having a good researcher. Yeah, power up your goblin. Oh, right. And actually having people do research. What do I have people doing right now? Just gathering right now, right? Or cooking, but nobody can cook. So yeah, have you guys research. Get back to the researching. Alright, good. That's what I should be doing with my people. What kind of encounter is this? I don't know if I should mess with them. If I take to the sea, can I sail around them? If I take to the sea, I run out of movement points. I should be real careful. Okay, and immediately it's mermaids. Oh, god dang it. Really? I can't just, like, quickly sail across this little inlet sea? I guess it's probably better to fight with my mind. Good lord. Resist with your minds. Total defeats. Resolve manually. God damn it. Well, I should have just tried to attack those guys directly. You've got to be kidding me. Of course that's going to happen. Well, this one all went... Now we've got a problem. Now this has officially gone downhill. Alright. Just do the best we can. Is that the best character I can use for this summon a boar. There's a boar. Alright, who does the most damage? It's you. Let's deploy you a second time. Now we got one more point. We can put the witch out there, but the witch is essentially just gonna be there to tank. Well, that's how it goes. Oh, did the enemy use T-shaped attacks? The enemy used T-shaped attacks. They were using the T-shaped attacks, weren't they? Yeah, they were. Well, that's painful. Alright, well, that happens. And, apparently, yeah, that happened before the turn ended, so I don't have movement to even camp. Okay, good, a child. And we lose our best hunter. Okay, now I can actually camp to actually try to get my sanity back. So we're probably going to still take more losses. Because I couldn't even... That apparently happened before I could even camp. It happened right at the end of the movement. Which is even worse. Nobody lost on that turn. Okay, we lost our healer. Good. Okay, great. Not over yet. Okay, a hunter with a bunny. Alright. I'm quickly losing patience for this. I don't know, maybe I wasn't in the right mood to play this game. I've been through a lot today just working on my lighting. So, yeah. I don't know, this game is getting to me today. I mean, the story looks nice, but they make you read a lot of events. Kill this man with the bunny. The child stares at you and speaks awesome. Alright, good. Well, 2 new kids. Well, we didn't lose anyone else, at least. Could be worse. Alright, just keep gathering here. I don't know, just kill these guys. I can't go across the water, so I'm gonna have to get through these guys anyways. And they're never moving. Level 4 combat. Victory with injuries, okay. Yeah, we should've just fought them instead. That's something I can actually do. I guess the fact that I just lost 1 hunter after getting attacked by mermaids is... I guess I should be glad about that, but it's hard to be glad about that. Let's get this child armed. Everything else is too heavy. Remains of an old settlement. Call upon the lights to protect me from this horror. We get a mental curse. Okay. Run away. So everybody got a mental curse, including the people in my camp. Guess I was within range. That's great. The only thing I was within range of my town for was the event where everyone gets cursed. Oh. A half-goblin child. That's kind of neat. Subskill Summon Demon. Well, okay. I'm getting a lot of children suddenly. That's good. If they can just grow up. Goblins are good for research. Alright, we got jewelry expert. Let's start crafting some jewelry then. Oh, including the other ring. I can make a really good other ring, too, if I make the ring. Well, that's nice. Alright, so if I make a ring out of, like, blood bone, and then, like, topaz, we can have a 6 weapon block item. Which I like the idea of something defensive. 8 if I use the diamonds. Or 9 if I use topaz and diamonds. If I make it entirely out of topaz, it becomes 7. Seems like you can use a lot of stone, actually. 7.8. 7. So yeah, if I use quartz... Or actually granite. Granite's the best? Granite's the best for the secondary material, and the primary materials... Yeah. The gem, because it uses the most, so yeah. For just the most essence. You're always trying to get the most essence. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, let's go with that. How many of those can I make? Just the one. You have my math. Well, make that sucker. Alright, we'll have that in 2 turns. I got a bit demoralized, but I guess it'll be okay. That's what happens when you make mistakes. I'll just be patrolling around town is what I'll be doing. My party's gonna be continuously afraid to leave town. The town area. Whoops. Ah, yes. Pay for 1 curse. 25 materials worth. So I'll just give up wood. You can have 25 wood. Got plenty of that. Alright, good. Glad that curse is removed. Thank you. Thank you, Witch of the Woods. Forgot to do the crafting. So, I can't make rings out of topaz. I guess amber... Well, I mean, it depends on the amount of essence. Maybe just going with bone and stone would be better. 9.4. Yeah, considerably, so... The shadow jewelry ring. It looks like it has an eyeball in it. Shadow jewelry. I can also use it to increase crafting, but I just want weapon block. Lots of weapon block jewelry. Okay, give me one of those rings. Because we want to be strong in the way of warfare. Pass that ring over. We'll trade back some of this extra junk that we do not need. I guess I'll get that awesome dark bow. Alright, good enough. Alright, so this is a better jewel for my leader. You can wear this one. And this is a crappy band, but it's all we got for you. This little girl needs to wear something. We just probably should just transfer this little girl out of the group. Alright, so what's the best gathering tool I got? And I guess wands, or... well, you're max weight anyways. And Miss Goblin needs a nice crafting tool, so I guess this will work for now. Alrighty, good enough. Alright, so 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's within the blood-bone area. So we'll go gather that, I suppose. Yeah, we still have the support of our town. Let's gather some blood bones. Oh, don't allow use of new fuel items. Don't want that. It's winter again. It's gonna hang out. Because I'm just waiting for some of my characters to age back up. Oh, we still have some faith damage. Guess we should do a ritual. And then again, I just don't have a lot of wood in this party. Don't want to use the good wood. I'll just wait for it, I guess. We've got enough veggies now. We need to start gathering some meat. Have the children gather meat. Oh, there's another one of those encounters. Nest of vipers. Attack! Alright, some snake material. Ambushed by bandits. Your goods are your lives. Well, we still have the whole town. And we're great fighters. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed near the town. Alright, 2 levels up. Yeah, I'm just betting everything on the children. The children are our future. Oh wait, what's this encounter over here? Bones all over the place. Look larger than human, possibly orcish. Leave the bones be, search for loot. Bury the bones, bury the bones. Nature or harmony? Sway your soul. Use the domain to weaken these unliving before killing them. Good. Of course we'll do that. Cool. Alright, and we got some leather, bone, and a dark mallet. And the voice of an orc warrior says, "You showed our warriors respect and did not leave their defiled bodies to walk as unliving scourges. So have this as thanks." Okay, nice. And the Alpha clans like us more. We have done a good deed. The reward was okay, but mostly I like getting the extra research and extra experience. Strength, wisdom, and I guess learn how to use a reliable argument, because you're actually a smart cookie. You're a smart little girl. And I realize I can't just completely focus on physical fights, because occasionally we're gonna be forced to do other things. Like I can't just use physical for everything. They sometimes force the issue, which used to be the thing you could do in the previous game. I could just focus on physical for everything and it was okay. But they clearly decided that they wanted to change that. A group of small weary doors arise at your doorstep. Yeah, they say they'll pay you stone for basic supplies. Come on in. Alright, we give them some food. They give us some granite fur and a dark shield. That's okay. It was made out of dark wood, but it's also made out of bone. But they also taught our crafter how to craft better. So that's good. No offense, God follower, but we find most places shabby compared to our once great cities. Take offense at being called shabby. Ask about those cities. Dwarven strongholds. Okay, anything to trade? We do not trade with younglings in their shabby shacks. I could take offense. I could attack. I could convince them to be more open. Huh. I wonder how tough they are. They're a level 6 encounter. I guess I'll let them go. It's tempting to try to fight the dwarves, though, but we're in such bad shape. I can't do it. Do the ghost axe. Do you have good sight? No. Okay. Brute force. And outmaneuver is great for you. Okay, good. Alright. We still have to have a growth mentality about this. We're gonna make it. Get a lot of characters. We're getting better equipment. We're getting more resources. We're at least handing down our gear when we die. Alright, let's get that herbalist hut. Herbalist hut. We can make this using bone is actually the best material for this thing. Too bad we don't have giant stockpiles of it. So I'm thinking I'll use leather for this. Leather provides 0.5 essence. It's just as good as amber, really. Could use amber. It'll provide slightly more essence. I guess I'll use amber for it. And then wood. I've got some good woods, but if I had more leather or bone. Well, I got good blood bone, actually. Increase healing rate by 1. If I can click on this, I can make it 2. Decrease chance to die, but I don't have enough for that. I like the idea of decreasing the chance to die, but I guess I'll do this option and increase healing rate by 2. It's better than nothing. Alright, sure. I may have forgot to move my people that turn. Scout for a safe route, and then make a quick dash. Could have backtracked. Either way. Wait, am I still within range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, since I'm getting into making rings and things, I guess it seems like the wild resources provide more essence, right? So I guess I'll learn how to gather rubies. I can get some of those up there, if I'm over there. Use that to make some nice ruby rings. Grill up some meat, I guess. Although we don't have much herbs. What do we have to make things? Yeah, just a bunch of meat, and the veggies can't be used to make things. That's why they're so easy to gather. Nobody likes eating vegetables in this world. Or I need to get, that's right, I need to get vegetable, that's what I should do. I should get vegetable research. I need to research food recipes that contain veggies, because I'm getting tons of veggies. Yeah. Ah, so I can, like, meaty meals for the meat, but, like, primary ingredients. The traditional menu. Yeah, I can combine the meat and the... Yeah, let's get traditional menu. Or vegetarian choice. Yeah, we'll get both of those. Alright. Just go ahead and work on that herbalist hut made of gems. We're not gonna work too hard on it, though. So I gotta count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I attack this, my friends should be within range, right? Yeah, this group, next group. Okay, yep. So I think that counts. Yeah, attack. Then we can beat them. Victory with injuries, but not much. Forgotten Essence. Forgotten Essence. What was it? That's interesting. That's just like a support item, huh? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can attack that, but it's only a level 2 encounter. I just want to make sure that other things I encounter are I can be supported by too. Huh. Fat rat research material acquired. Good. Times are getting a little bleak in this one. Alright, research that creature. Kill the goblins. Huh. Pack of beasts. Fight those two. Good. As long as we keep fighting successfully. Ah, okay. Child has grown up. Strength or chance, this child is strong. And will follow the path of the warrior. Begin the trials. Okay, good. We got a new warrior. Rejoice. So that's good news. And Chuck has leveled up. He got more mysticism than anything. No, just focus on strength. Chuck just needs more strength. And the goblin is lucky. Alright. That's good news. I do feel more confident with another warrior on our side. Alright, get rid of all this unnecessary gear. Non-food materials. No, not the wood. We need the wood. Okay, let's gear up our new warrior. Alright, so our new warrior will have a really nice mallet. Is that elven mallet any better than my current mallet? My current mallet was... Well, we'll compare it. We'll compare it to Chuck's mallet in a moment. Because Chuck gets the best mallet, of course. But you can trade with Chuck. Ah, dark mallet, huh? Sort by value. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, the heaviest armor. Beautiful ring. The best of dogs. And a gathering tool, because really a warrior doesn't need a good gathering tool. Good. Also, upgrade your armor. Just try to upgrade any armor that... anyone's armor who can take it. Like, we can upgrade your armor. And here's some armor for you. Okay, good. And then I'll have to sort by weight. Actually, having those horses around increase movement points. But is that for the whole group or just for that particular character? The boars do that too, train wild boars. Here, the children can have boars. Boars for kids. That's the way it's done. Oh, and lightweight weapons. They need lightweight weapons, because you need a weapon. Nope, even the most lightweight weapons are just a bit too heavy for you. Well, this artifact? No. Okay, well, never mind. Just all armor for kids is good. Okay, and our group gets its new warrior. And I will bring the Gatherer along with this group, because this group needs... It could use a Gatherer, it needs a Gatherer. I can take some meat too. And also just the more the merrier. We just gotta stay safe. Alright, more research complete. And I guess since we got a group of 5 now, I feel valiant enough to go out, at least on land. I don't feel valiant enough to go out to the sea, because I forgot that the mermaids don't even fight physically, they fight mentally. I thought I could at least fight them with weapons, but no. So I gotta be very powerful to deal with mermaids. Alright, physically resist. Wow, 2 physical blessings for Chuck. That's good. Acquired research on the dragon bee. Despite being kept indoors, the cow seems to weaken until one day it makes an abundance of milk overflowing at the brim. It also looks much healthier, but on its neck is an elongated worm with beady black eyes and a long tuberous mouth. It's almost as if it become part of the cow. Leave it be? You let the creature be and the cow seems to flourish. It gives more milk. It gives birth to more healthy calves. And your farm seems to be more healthy for the time. Alas, there's a darker consequence. Your people fall gravely ill. The illness passes, but it spreads, and may prove fatal to some. Oh, dang. But we had a kid. Another goblin. Our craftsmen, our best craftsmen are having kids. And we're having lots of goblin kids. We have 1 goblin. Goblin village. There might be a good ending to this. Goblin bandits? We are also goblin bandits. Don't you understand? Alright, we're slowly becoming goblins. Give me the vegetarian choice. We got a lot of veggies to cook. Alright, so we got another lovely goblin character. Take the best crafting tool, because you're just generally good at crafting. And we're actually good at gathering too, but I think I've got better crafting tools and gathering tools to give out. Yeah. Can't take very heavy armor. Alright, we'll at least take a weapon. No, it's all too heavy. Well, okay, you don't need to fight. Hopefully you won't need to fight. Let's get you in the kitchen. Cook up all these veggies. Pickles. Goblin pickles. Oh, okay. I can only use magic or wits to fight these Lightbringers. So yeah, Lightbringers are scary like that. I gotta be careful about that. Well, we got more wits now. Ooh, like that's the type of encounter. Although we got our witch with us, so we don't have to fear that quite as much. Alright, help your child make pickles. Research that creature. Face them with your spirit. We can do this now. Victory with serious injuries. I'll accept that outcome. An old woman comes at night at your gates asking for shelter. You sense weaves of magic around her. Take a closer look. Her body may look old and crooked, but her eyes are vital and strong. Her steps sprightly. Rabbit foot at the belt. The smell of herbs at her fingertips tainted from brewing potions, but also a dark streak, an odd complexion, a wild smile. She's most likely a witch, but there's a chance she may be a Baba Yaga, a dangerous demon. I'm gonna ward the village and tell her to stay away, because we only have 2 people at home. You chase the hag away, but for weeks afterwards, your village infested with vermin. Disease followed too. Get rid of the rats and stay strong. Oh, so much disease in my village right now. Alright. Combat, but we can win. Cool. Okay, we have low faith alerts. And that's a problem. Can we perform the ritual? We'll burn the elven wood. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay. Burn the normal wood? Yeah, okay, good. And then the fish. Okay, cool. Spiritual healing. Alright, hopefully we don't lose anyone to this low faith. Oh, low faith back in town as well. Because of the winds? Alright, we'll have to do the ritual back here, too. I thought my town was safe. Alright, we'll have to sacrifice meat here. Alright, whoever's good at rituals, do this. I don't know who's good at what. Alright, we'll perform the ritual. And you two get back to making pickles. Alright, hopefully we don't lose anyone. I'm tired of losing people. To faith, that is. See what happens. We're being attacked by spirit stuff. Total defeats? Oh, I'm gonna have to fight it manually. The Lightbringers attacked us. Okay. Summon rats. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be total defeat. I can already see it. We just don't have enough attack power in this department. Just forfeit. Okay. Run. Okay, normal combat, fine. Done. We performed the ritual, but we have a low faith alert here. We didn't lose anyone, though. Alright, run away from the Lightbringers. Yeah, this area is covered with Lightbringers, and they occasionally spawn level 4 attackers. Alright, find shelter. Oh, I don't have enough to perform the ritual again. Wait, bones. Nope. Damn it. No, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Ah, crap. This child is strong. They'll become a warrior. And now we're low health. I guess does being at low faith could just give you low health issues? Because that's what it feels like now. I guess that's the case. Okay, maybe there's a way I can ferry the wood to these people. It's just our gatherer who's dying, fortunately. So that we can just gather the wood. Oh, but that's so painful. We're probably just gonna lose our gatherer. Nope, our gatherer continues to persist. Okay. Did we gather enough wood for the ritual? Not yet. So we'll have to just run home. Okay, and we're super close. So what we can do is we can just have somebody come from the town and ferry it to us. This is getting rough. So some new awesome armor for you. You need a hammer, but you don't have one, so you get this steel sword and this steel shield instead, which, honestly, I'd be happy with. Or would this dark shield be better? Nope. Anything else you need? Take this horse, maybe, for the movement speed bonus. Okay, so you take like frickin' 100 wood with you, and I'm gonna take a little extra food. And take all the pickles with you. Alright, we got the pickle wagon coming. Pickle train's coming to save the day. Combine groups. Camp. Perform the ritual immediately. Good lord. Strength for our fighter. And I guess we should craft another hammer. Since we got more fighters now. Metal's the best resource to use. But we can't afford an entirely golden hammer. Followed by stone. 2.2. Ooh, golden mallets. That looks pretty hefty. That looks like that's like a hammer with a lot of weight behind it, smack. I like. Okay. Everyone else is busy making pickles. Alright. We can save the healer, or the gatherer. Yay! Well, the gatherer is still wounded, though. Okay, just get back to town. We'll just shove the whole... We'll have to remake the party, but that's fine. Just go back to town for now. We can have boost regeneration. Okay. Gather meat, gather veggies, gather wood. Please don't die. Wisdom. Magic user. Awesome. Our witch just got better. Oh, we got, what's this? Enchanted bones. Cool. We didn't lose anyone. Holy crap. Okay, I'm getting lucky now. I got bad luck and bad understanding of game mechanics, but you know what? I'm getting really lucky and I'm turning this around. Alright, let's just hang out in their town one more turn. Let's just not go anywhere. Okay, the golden hammer is done. Chuck Hammer's golden hammer is ready to go. Oh, the golden hammer. The one with the golden hammer shall lead us to victory. As long as mermaids don't attack us. As long as we're not attacked by mermaids. I really hope so. The fact that we're just holding out is good enough, I guess. I should just be satisfied with that. Guess let's make some more heavy-duty armor. Make some granite armor. It's gonna be heavy armor, but warriors can carry heavy armor. 54 points of shielding. Yeah, that'll be good armor. Alright, let's reassemble our party. The Gatherer can stay here. She's had enough scrapes with death. But the warriors are all coming in, so is the witch. I love how we have 3 goblins in our town now. And yeah, I'll take like a ton of logs so I can do other things. There's a lot of things you can do with logs, it turns out, so. I was gonna say, where's the cooked foods? They're not there, okay. All the cooked foods. And some of the uncooked foods as well. Guess we don't need quite so many veggies. Alright, yeah, 100 turns supplies. Don't think we'll be out that long, but hey. Sure to keep our morale up. Alright. Let's go back north. One of your people has been acting oddly for the past few days. They seem weak, they sweat more, and sometimes you catch them speaking to themselves. They seem suspicious. Give them a good beating. Observe. Try to heal them. We've got a lot of wisdom going around. Cool. More intelligence. Kill the blob with fire. And 2 destiny, too. Yay. 1 intelligence, 2 destiny for people. Take cover in the cave. Hey, Bjor. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I've had some... we've got like 4 people killed in this stream, but we've had 2 goblin children. We've lost some people and we've gained some people. Well, my village is slowly becoming a goblin village. Because we got 1 goblin, and that goblin lady and our craftsman got together. They just started mating, and now we're getting more goblins. And I like that idea. It's nice having goblins. They're good researchers. But yeah, I took a loss to lack of faith earlier, which was a shame, because I didn't understand how the faith game mechanic worked properly. And apparently, whenever you lose faith, your character also starts losing hit points rapidly, which is... It was unexpected. Gather up some veggies. And we're making pickles. My town is a pickle factory. I think that's the most important part. I've got goblins making pickles. Green skins making green pickles. You enter a woodland grove. Crossing a woodland grove, you see a flickering lights, and a such the fluctuation of a mystical power. As you approach, you see the woodland shake as 2 spirits fight. One clearly emanates darkness, the other shines bright as the sun. The light spirit notices you and pleads, "Quick, aid me! This dark spirit seeks to corrupt this place. twist it to its own dark will, I am weakened. Please help, or at the very least, stay out of it. Light or harmony, focus on the spirit of light. The presence of light is overwhelming. The spirit burns bright within it, overshadowing the darkness almost entirely. Aid the spirit of darkness if I use magic, but I'm not very powerful at that. Help the light? Fine, I'll help the light. Sensing your desire, the spirit of light speaks again. Good. Now please go to my friends nearby. They know a way to kill the spirit for good, else it will just come back. I will hold it as long as I can. Please, hurry. Go to the place marked by the spirits. Alright. Suddenly we're being told by a spirit what to do. We know that the light isn't necessarily the good guy in all of this, but it was scary doing helping the darkness there, so I'll just do that. Our new warrior has extra shield self against lights. Cool, with a parry. Or shield self light. Extra shield self. Nice. You find the Cabal of Darkness that the Spirit of Light sent you to destroy. As you enter their circle, they turn to you, unveiling their faces and attack. Well, let's fight them, because we're incredible warriors, so we can devastate physical challenges. You beat the Wraiths and feel a release of power. Likely the ritual is broken. Strangely, you see the Wraiths consumed by lights from within before they disappear. Investigate further. As you collect what's left of the ritual, you see it was not strengthening anything. They're performing a warding ritual to try to protect themselves. A hooded figure approaches. Thanks, Savrog. You destroyed those dark fiends. I feel the spirit of darkness weaken, but now we must perform a final rite to truly banish the taint. I need your help with it. Meet me back at the grove. Okay. Let's go back to the Spirit of Light. I hope we're justly rewarded from doing this. Counterattack or a reliable argument. You're actually pretty intelligent for a warrior, so get a reliable argument ready. Sometimes we have to use words. Alright, I've got a new technology that I can... or new technology points. I can learn how to make the traditional menu. Let's learn how to do that. Then I can cook things besides pickles. Although, pickles are nice. Alright, the traditional menu. So we can make a veggie meat kind of thing. We can make bigos. Bigos is sauerkraut with wild mushrooms and meats, all stewed for hours to make a Slavian winter classic. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but yeah, let's make some of that. Pickled gherkins are the best. For the description of the pickles. Yeah, I mean, can't argue with that. Alright, more types of food, more morale. Snowstorm is just reducing my visibility, so it's not hurting any of my stats, but I gotta be careful for that. Alright, help in the ritual. We can do that, we got a witch. The spirit of light, or your ritual works, and the darkness is consumed by the light. You feel the earth tremble at this, and see the grove awash with scorching lights. The woodland looks green and rejuvenated, and yet eerily still, not even the wind moves here. The spirit of light grows visibly stronger, its tendrils now reach towards you, and leave you with a blessing before shooting off into the distance. I got 17 rubies and 4 destiny. That is good. Although I wish it was for my main character, but now this warrior has got a lot of destiny points. I'm supposed to have more physical, but wish it well, and the priest of Savrog well, and leave. Ask if the priest would like to join you. My task is done here, so I do feel lost. I will join you, and serve the gods as I should. Well, that was unexpected. I just got Bedomir, and I lost reputation with the Shadowkin and the Alpha clans. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but the Alpha clans will forgive me, but not the Shadowkin. I just got a new character, and he is some sort of magic user, a human Zerka. Clerics of the Cosmic Pantheon, renowned for their wisdom and devotion to the gods. Pretty darn cool. Good. That makes up for the people I keep losing. I remember this situation was severe. I don't know how bad this one was. Level up for Chuck. More good luck. Or I could do battle orders, but no, more good luck for Chuck. Ooh, and the armor is complete. The armor of destiny is complete. Let us return. Plus, we want to get this new priest's some good gear. Push your way through the winds. Ah, some more strength from my goblin child. I was hoping it was for Chuck, but hey. Ah, your goblin child is about to become an adult, so it's time to discover their spiritual path. Interesting how it has a different picture for this to show in goblins. You must now choose the journey that the young one will take before God's willing they return to you as an adult. Either goblin or loyalty, guide your child to their kin, ask them for training, and risk the child staying with their clan. But if they return to you, they will surely be wiser for it. Or teach a child some good trade, gathering or craft. Ooh, I don't want to lose this child, but do this. The goblin tribes accepts your child and agrees for a spirit walk to establish the young one's true path. To pursue rare classes, the child will often need a high stat in the appropriate field, like strength or warriors, as well as chance. Improving the luck attribute might help with this. I could... Okay, so what's she good at? She could become a shaman. She could become a skirmisher. I could do chance. I kind of want to turn her into a strength character because I want more fighters, but then again, magic has been a problem. Maybe a shaman. Not sure which of these. Yeah, I'm kind of lacking in magic. Shaman. Okay. Your child enters the Grey World, where spirits reside, and returns to you as a shaman. The journey, however, was not without perils. The youth's soul remains tainted. Creepy. This character's creepy. Rejoice! Yay! Creepy goblin child. I have no idea what creepy means. Creepy. It's just a tag. I guess it'll come into play in certain encounters, I suppose. Well, that's fine. That's interesting. Oh, I forgot to craft new things. Ah, increased recovery. Good. We need to be crafted. This enchanted bone could make something nice. Also, better crafting tools. Can I research better crafting tools? Crafting tools. Nope, that's not one of the things you can increase your skill in making. Okay, so let's just make them then. Craft better crafting tools. Metal is the primary resource, but we have better granite at the moment. Alright, granite. And just more granite, I guess. Granite crafting tool? I guess so, because that's the strongest influencer besides metal. Yeah, granite. Granite spinner for that. And I probably should do the percentage-based crafters tools. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Yeah, and you're still good at crafting. They're still both really good at crafting. So yeah, keep making those pickles and bigos. A group of elderly-looking orcs approach your camp. They show their hands in a gesture of peace, but they still do have weapons by their side. What do you want? Good travels to you. May we join you and share meat and spirits? Sure. The group sits by the fire, passes some dried meat and strong spirits. I am Broken Nightwalker. It is an honor to drink and eat together. By the way, this way we are not enemies. The rite of journey binds us. Would you youngsters like to hear elder wisdom? Sure. Asking this if this means some kind of combat. Ha! Only if we were younger. We could consider ourselves... we could have ourselves a good old beating, but no. You have not offended our honor, nor we yours. We are elder, rarity for our kind, I'll have you know. We simply ask, what is best in life? Oh, this is like the Arnold Schwarzenegger question. What is best in life? Warm soup, good teeth, and a strong bladder. To go through life at peace with yourself. To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, to hear the lamentations of their men or women. I'm gonna say warm soup, good teeth, and a strong bladder. Stuff your stomachs with food, shit yourselves, and die in a feather bed? Never. Eat only the flesh of what you've killed. Fuck whomever you can, and respect a good enemy. F-bomb there. For they can only give you an honorable death. Agree, disagree, argue your points. I don't know. Well, if I argue my point, we might get into a fight. I'm gonna argue my point. You are young, and you follow those smooth-talking gods of yours, but you, Zoria, have Triglav, and you have whores, and you listen to them, pup. Do not let your hearts go soft, or the enemy will destroy us all. Insist that warfare is not wisdom, but only a means one must sometimes use. Yes. You see the old orc's eyes blaze as she clenches her fist, but she exhales and only adds, You asked for our wisdom and we gave it. You are not our enemy. We seek our death and honor elsewhere. We should rest for now, but you never know what lights will bring in the morn. Okay, yeah, I did ask for their wisdom, but I disagreed with it. Maybe I should have just agreed. I think I offended my dinner guests. I feel like somehow I didn't get the best outcome there. Hey, Shy Anonymous! Good to see you! Welcome back to the stream! Yeah, it has been a little while. Good to see you again. Oh, I forgot to move my people. After some heavy rain, you discover a nest of vipers that slithered its way into your cellar. Well, kill them! We've got a golden hammer and stuff. Oh, we got a chmoo. You come across a small hamlet that looks run down, and as many odd occult signs gathered around. A lot of events today. You hear music and cheering from the barn. Clearly they are celebrating. A stocky, bald man who introduces himself as a chief comes out to greet you. Oh, guests! Blessed by Lada, you must come and join us. We both be cursed, huh? Okay, we got a magic user. Take a look at those occult signs. There are skulls, bones, and sigils marked in old blood. You suspect that black magic is practiced here. This is not a sign of evil in itself, but it certainly can bring misfortune and danger. I'm gonna politely refuse. They accept your refusal with grace, although they are not happy about it. The laws of hospitality are taken very seriously in Slava. They insist you take food and drinks as you depart. Oh, well, free food anyways. I think we may have avoided something bad, and we still got rewarded, so... I've been doing good. Thanks for asking. Today was a little bit of a stressful day, because I was working on getting my lighting. My lighting is a little bit better, so you can see, like, the lighting on my face looks a little bit better, and my background looks a little bit cleaner. But I had to do a lot of work on that today, so, that was a tiny bit stressful. And I came back into this playthrough... Well, I didn't bring my A game to the beginning of this playthrough, so I took a lot of losses, but we've managed to recover, so... I'm doing better now. I'm actually it's really hot in this room though, so I'm gonna have to cool off after this. I forgot to turn on my fan or the air conditioning. This is Thea 2, The Shattering. And it's a it's a adventure, well, it's a tactical game, but it's an RPG that uses a card-based system. So it's kind of an interesting, like, story-based, turn-based RPG. It's an interesting combination of a game, I would say, or interesting game style. And we just got this new guy, and I'm gonna take him back to town and get him geared up. And then he gets this awesome granite armor. Alright, so this is my brand new armor. Or, well, it's brand new for somebody. That's right, my leader's armor is better. Oh, it turned out, this granite heavy armor turned out to be trash quality. Oh, you guys. They messed it up. I was glad when that new armor was completed, but they messed it up. How could you mess up? My craftsman's going to get... They're never gonna hear the end of this. How they have messed... How could you mess up? How could you mess up like this? Look at all this food. Alright, so we got a large variety of food. That'll be good for morale. At least. Oh, did I actually trade back the wood? I did. Alright, so give me like freaking 100 wood for my expedition. Alright, I need to gear up my new priest. Get in town. Alright, he has a clay relic. The clay relic looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, and he has pretty good stats, too. So yeah, the clay relic's pretty good for him. What kind of armor can you wear? Can you wear this? You can wear some heavy armor, so that's good. Take this finger necklace we have lying around. Scale jewelry for the new goblin shaman. Yeah, we had a few casualties. I think we've had like 4 people die earlier. But then we've been having children too. We got a new priest that we found, but also I got a goblin. One of my children turned into a goblin, and then we started having more goblin children. So I've got a bunch of goblins in my village now, and that's great. And this goblin's become a shaman, so I need a good magical artifact for her. This fur artifact looks like it's okay. It uses destiny. We need a mysticism weapon, though. Is there any weapons that use mysticism? I guess not. I guess this bone 1 would be better, or I could have her use this iron shield and a fur artifact. Oh, you could use this leather scroll. Yeah, use a scroll and a shield. Interesting combination. The old scroll-shield combination. Yeah, this dark shield. Okay. And then can you wear better armor? It's gonna be heavy. No, too heavy. Alright, this robe is 8. This topaz robe is 10. Okay, we can improve your armor there. Oh, these enchanted robes give you a couple higher attributes, but don't increase your shielding whatsoever. But, well, hopefully you won't find yourself on the front line, Shaman. So take those enchanted robes, actually. They're quite valuable. Alright, our people are geared up. I guess that's good. And I'm gonna give this dog to this character. Oh no, you're not using a precision weapon. Oh, I changed my mind. Go back to that goat. Okay. All right. Yes, to war. I'll bring our shaman and our new magic user, and we got a nice war party here. Yeah, the expedition's doing a lot better now. Alright, we'll see what that event is. And then I'm gonna have to wrap things up after this, because I've got another stream at 10. But I at least wanted to see this... I want to at least see my town get in a good position before I stopped. And can we make... I guess let's make more wood armor, because that's the best armor I could make right now. Elven heavy armor. Alright, make that new suit of armor. Hopefully we can get a good one. I like how it actually shows a goblin at the front. That's great. It shows they have a lot of different sprites. A goblin shaman sprite. Level up for our warrior. More wisdom. That's fine. Caravan of wealthy traders. As they approach... Oh, right. Oh, the man who we saved the hole who never said thanks. Talk to the traders and demand rewards. Oh, I love D&D. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that again sometime. It's been a while since I played. Because I played a lot of 2nd edition and some 3rd edition, but I only recently played a little bit of 5th edition. Dungeons and Dragons. Just a tiny bit. Alright, see what the man has to say for himself. The man who saved you does not speak to you. He hides in back, avoiding your gaze. The leader approaches. Ah, travelers, well met. I'm afraid we are on the way to resupply, but we have a few trinkets if you wish to trade with us. Tell them the story of the hole in a diplomatic way. Tell the story and demand retribution and explanation. Say nothing. Ask what they ever have to offer and trade with them. I'm going to tell them the story, but in a diplomatic way. The story of the hole is that we found this dude was asking for help in a hole. We threw down a rope. We were unsure if it was a trap, because it felt like a trap. But we threw down a rope anyways, and we pulled out a snake. And then he's like, oh, well, I didn't know the snake was down here, so we threw the rope again, and we pulled up a bear, and we had to fight that. And then we threw down the rope again, and finally got him out. Or do we pull out something else? Anyways, yeah, we finally got him out. And then he just leaves without thanking us. Alright. But we succeeded in the conversation. Lost a little bit of sanity trying to talk to them. You see the man protest. Liars and braggarts, how dare they shame me? But the leader looks unimpressed. It sounds like the truth. You were gone for days and you returned disheveled and weathered. Your story was full of shit, and I will pay for my son's life, and he will pay for his dishonesty later. Accept the terms. We got 11 steel and a mental blessing. You want to trade? Is there anything you want to trade? Just got a bone greatsword. Okay, I don't want to trade with you. Alright, cool. Ah, a level 23 dwarf that specializes in breaking bones? That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, most of my campaigns, we never really got that high level in most of the campaigns I played. Most of the time we were starting fairly low level campaigns. Because I remember starting level 1 a whole bunch of times with different DMs or in different campaigns or different groups. And it's hard to get a group to level up. Or occasionally, but occasionally we got ones that were, there was a few campaigns where we got pretty high, but most of the time you spend like level 1 creating like a lot of different characters, unless you have a DM that starts you higher level. But I guess one complaint I have about early Dungeons and Dragons, or about my dungeon masters really, is that the difference between a level 1 opponent and a level 2 opponent is huge. Or level 1 and 2, like, because like I have like, if your hit dice is like an 8-sided hit dice or whatever, like, so I have 8 hit points at level 1, and or if you get hit points in like a D8 plus your or D6 on your Constitution or whatever. Well, okay, your hit points doubles from level 1 to level 2. That's the main thing, like, because you have hit dice. So yeah, it's like a lot of things that, like, your hit points double from level 1 to level 2, but then to level 3, it's like a third, and then level 4, it's a fourth kind of thing. I mean, there are some other bits and pieces that kind of come with it that kind of mitigate that, but my Dungeon Master would throw level 2 opponents at my level 1 party, and he would wonder why it wouldn't end well. And it's like, well, you gotta do the math. It's, the difference between a level 1... Just throw more level 1 opponents at us than try to, like, throw a couple level 2s at us for, like, a boss fights. That's not gonna work out well for us. And he didn't mind... I didn't have the best DMs, like, they wouldn't mind crumpling character sheets kind of people. Alright, we lost a lot of faith with our cleric there, but he's got a lot to go around. Our shaman's leveled up, cool. Yeah. Yeah, heresy. That's a good way to put it. Oh, this event again. Just kill the Jort. But, yeah, it was a long time ago, so... I feel like Dungeons & Dragons has advanced a lot since then. So people... I feel like people kind of know better than to do that sort of thing. Whereas I feel like just early... The early... like, first, second, and third edition Dungeons & Dragons, like, it was kind of the zeitgeist to be a bit mean. To be a bit meaner. I feel like they realized, in general, like, or just the whole of the D&D community is a bit nicer as far as, like, letting players get killed. Like, you gotta at least try to... If a character is really, really dumb, you know, it's okay to kill. It's okay to kill PCs, just to keep people on their toes. But you gotta give people chances, like, if your whole party gets wiped, that means you threw... If the whole party gets wiped, it means you threw them a too difficult encounter. That's the Dungeon Master's fault. For the most part, I would say, yeah. But... An individual who does something, especially if someone does something like super, like, if somebody, like, sacrifices themselves for the good of the team, or if somebody really wants to, like, get a new character. But, yeah, I think the worst one was when, I've talked about it before, but my Dungeon Master threw orcs. It was still pretty early. I think we were level 2 or 3. Maybe level 2, I forget. We had made some progress. But long story short, my Dungeon Master sent a bunch of orcs with orc warg riders at us. And it's because it was orcs that were riding wargs, and because of that, there was like one of them for each of us. And so that means an orc and a warg for each of us. And that meant they got, like, a lot more turns, because the orc would attack, but also the wolf would attack, and some of them got off their... Like, wargs are basically just giant wolves, and... Yeah, that one we got wiped, that's for sure. A DM that was a D-bag and threw a level 5 grizzly at a bunch of level 2 players. Yeah, that sort of thing, it's nasty. Physical challenge. Okay. The rockers lie shattered at your feet. You hear the cry of a mama troll rolling your way fast. We got a spiritual curse. We could fight a mama troll. Wow, a level 9 encounter. Run away. Ooh. We're gonna have to get rid of that curse. Wow, a level 9 encounter? I don't think I've got a lot of warriors, but I don't think I'm ready for a level 9 fight. I might be able to handle a level 7 now with my good party, but you gotta be really careful not to go in over your head, or you could take casualties. Plus, I don't have a medic right now, do I? I think I lost... Yeah, I lost... That's right, that was one of the people I lost. I lost my only medic, which is... Your medic saves you from dying. Saves people from dying. A group of weary dwarves. Invite them in. This is back in my town. Yeah. Take 20% of my food. Teach us the ways. Give them... instruct us on how to... Whoa! You gave us mithril? And told us how to craft better? You beautiful dwarves. They gave us mithril. Okay. And they taught us how to craft better. My best craftsman just got a little bit better. Yes, your people have returned, and they have brought gifts. Alright, let's make something cool out of this mithril then. 15 mithril. Can't make awesome armor out of it just yet. Yes. Yes, they do. They do you proud. Well, I could make a ring out of it, but... I could actually do better for a ring. I could turn it into a... No, it's not quite enough mithril to make a hammer. I could make a cool crafting tool out of it. If I had one more diamond. I'm gonna have... Okay, I can't make anything with the mithril right now. Yeah, mithril is better than iron or silver or gold or steel. It is... It's one of the best metals you can get your hands on. Apparently, the only thing better is a metal composite. Interesting. You can make composite materials. Okay, so if I get a lot more research, I can do something with it. Maybe. But yeah, I just need a tiny bit more. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna make my goblin lucky. Because I like the idea of lucky goblins. Oh, did I left my crafters idle, didn't I? I sure did, because I thought I was gonna make something with that mithril. Well, let's see. In another turn, I'm gonna be able to make better hammers, so I'll do that. Remember the Watchers? Not exactly. The Watchers.
Well met, friends. Now that Zbigniew is no longer trouble.
Yeah, they still don't need anything. This town doesn't need any help. Oh, the Beholder, yeah. Yeah, the Beholders, they're one of those classic monsters. In fact, one of my favorite D&D games. They actually made a movie about it too. It was a great D&D game and a bad movie. The Eye of the Beholder. I mean, it wasn't completely a terrible movie, but it wasn't too great. Sadly, the CG just wasn't too... It could have been worse. But yeah, the Eye of the Beholder. The Eye of the Beholder was a good D&D game and a classic in any D&D game. They just hit you with tons of status effects. I feel like that's one of the things that used to be a bit nastier in the old days of D&D. I mean, it's still pretty nasty getting turned into stone and whatnot, but I feel like it used to be a lot more cruel, like the idea that if you didn't have at least one healer that could do flesh to stone or something like that, you would be... Imagine, like in D&D, if you just had a party of all fighters. I feel like there's items and things that might let you get away with that in 5th edition, whereas in earlier editions, well, no, it'd still get nasty real fast. But yeah, you need to at least have somebody that can take care of status effects, or you'll just be done. It's like if you get stoned, it's just game over for you. Otherwise, corruption. What does that do? Poison damage. Okay. And it's a mental one. Yeah, learn how to corrupt. That's a cool type of attack I'm not used to. Ah. You got paralyzed and a bunch of undead laid into you. Yeah, that sounds nasty. Yeah, like the ghouls. The ghouls are classic for paralyzing. And your healer was recovering from a battle with a griffin, so he couldn't do much about it. Rough. But yeah, there's a lot of undead with... And... don't get me started about the old undead. They used to be... Do they still level drain? The idea of undead stealing levels. There used to be... Vampires used to take levels away from you, and you had to like go get your levels restored. It was nuts. And you would lose a bunch of experience anyways. Like, I remember you would get your level drained, and if you got it back, your experience was taken down to the beginning of the previous level. So if you got like multiple levels drained... Well, no, yeah, if you got multiple levels drained, you could still get it restored, but you wouldn't get all your experience back. It was a mean rule. I didn't like it. I'm glad they got rid of level drainers. I don't think level drainers are... I don't think they do that anymore. They shouldn't. Because that was nuts. Ah, it was when you were on level 15. That makes sense. Or no, you mean you were knocked down to level 15 because your levels were drained. In that fight. They still do level draining? Okay. Well, then they haven't changed that. I almost would expect them to have changed that at this point, but... Yeah, I've been out of the loop for a while. Alright, so we've researched the next level of hammer. I guess I can make this... out of quartz? Or clay. I'll make a clay hammer. Just entirely out of clay? A big quartz mallet, yeah. 2.2. It's actually pretty good. Make that. Alright. Yeah, and it's getting really hot in here, and I've got 30 minutes till my next stream, so I'll see you guys in 30 minutes for the Spelunker Party. Thanks for watching this episode of Thea 2 The Shattering. It was kind of a roller coaster of an episode, but we actually left it in an okay place. The Warhammer 40k, yeah, the one that's kind of like Diablo. Yeah, that one looked kind of interesting. It's been getting mixed reviews, so I don't know if it's... I'm gonna keep my eye on it and see how, if people like lighten up on it or if it gets patched or whatnot. But I wouldn't mind a cool Diablo style game, so I hope that like it gets patched in a way. I hope whatever complaints people have about it disappear, and I hope it becomes a good game, because yeah, I like the idea. Alright, thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 30 minutes for Spelunker Party. Thanks again, see you then. Bye-bye! Goblins!